Hornaday may have something for him. We'll find out as we go back to green. Here they come. Want to get right to the bottom. Hornaday will look up the outside and say, hey, that is a fast truck.
Hornaday needs to get by as quick as he can because it looks like after a couple of laps that the 5 truck Labonte just drives away. But Hornaday's looking on the. He's looking. Here we go. Turn 3. He's there.
That was a nice move.
And right behind him, here comes Skinner on the inside. Well, anyway, what race do you want to watch?
Pick one.
We'll pick the leaders right now.
I like this one. He can keep Labonte up there.
Labonte won't give up, will he? And we see that Bodine has been able to get by Skinner. Or stay in front of Skinner, I should say that. To be more correct.
What a battle.
Man, for the lead.
Hornaday outbraked him into 3 to get alongside. Picked up that truck length that he needed and has now stayed there 2.5 laps. And neither of them give up.
And here comes
again.
At least we can see how much contact they made. That Hornaday goes all the way to the inside, and now I think Labonte has the lead again. But
yeah, give it to him now. And looks what happened as a result. Bodine and Skinner are right there to make it 3 wide for a moment.
I think the 16 truck made some contact and might have towed the truck in or bent the tire off.
Hornaday definitely got into it pretty firmly the previous lap and has now dropped back 2 truck lengths. Bodine and Skinner caught him in the midst of all this fray. Now Darrell Waltrip going side by side with Cope in the battle for 8th spot. Cope will get it in his first ever truck race. Darrell's second truck race. A couple of Winston Cup regulars trailing the lap 38 of Swindell, who's 17th the lap down.
Now the next victim in the front of the 32 of Derek Cope is Todd Bodine, another Winston Cup driver. And we see Benson back behind the 17, so evidently putting some gasoline in that truck solved his fuel pressure problem.
Mr. Fixton, he's 10th on the field, been able to run competitively through the second half of the race here.
There we see him. I thought he'd wreck.
Well, he may yet. Swindell up alongside Plunk.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, that's my spot. Would you please get out of the way? And he did.
Swindell spent his whole life in sprint cars. When you really can't afford to do that, he gets in this truck and says, oh, man, I love having fenders. Bliss is in the thick of that, along with Sprague, who is tucked onto his tail as he races Mike Chase.
11th and 12th.
Hot action all the way back through the pack, and of course, points riding with every position. Bliss is currently 9th in the championship standings.
DW trying to look on the inside. Coach comes down the hill. There's Benson watching all this.
8th, 9th, and 10th. The situation is pretty well settled in for the moment. Labonte has established a 5-truck lead over Hornaday, who in turn is 5 trucks in front of Bodine and Skinner. And this is where the action is inside the top 10.
And here comes Hornaday. He has passed Labonte. What happened?
You better keep an eye on that 5 truck because he made up 5 truck lengths in 1 lap.
The 16 truck just made up the. Here we're going to try it again. Hey, Hornaday, that's the apron, my man.
Had a little sideways. Labonte's all over the racetrack. That's good stuff.
And here comes Bodine. He's not out of this thing here.
I'm dazzled at how he made that up. I mean, we were not kidding you, ladies and gentlemen. At the moment he crossed, start, and finished, and I said he had 5 truck lengths. He had 5 truck lengths. At the other end of the racetrack, he got passed.
And here's Bodine and contact. And Hornaday goes around. Oh, and backs in the fence. Oh, done it.
3rd-ranked driver in the standings. Look out, boys. There's a sideways truck up there, and they all squeeze through. We've got a yellow for Hornaday, who's tapped by Bodine.
Man, oh, man. Post-race discussion.
line, perhaps?
No.
Just a little chat. Say, Geoff, you know, could have lived without that.
He's got to go in the pits and get that fender knocked off the tire. I think Hornaday does.
Yeah. Earnhardt's here. Dale Earnhardt owns the truck. There you see the damage that came as he backed into the wall. Let's see how it was triggered. Watch the number 7 coming up behind Hornaday.
Bodine dives to the inside. And Hornaday comes down, and they make just contact right there. We see Bodine on the apron of the racetrack like he was trying to get on the gas and to avoid Hornaday, but couldn't do it. And Hornaday goes up and backs in the fence.
Can't get her much lower than that. Bodine was trying to give him all the room he could. Hornaday was trying to squeeze him off and hold the position, and it cost him big time.
And here comes Hornaday down pit road. There he is. The Papa John's pizza delivery truck going towards the pits. But he's not delivering pizza tonight.
Break for Ruttman, who is second in the point standings. We're going to go back. Yeah, thank you, Neil. This is when I told you that he had a 5-truck lead. That's a 5-truck lead that he had.
At least a 5-truck lead.
Yeah. We just wanted to document that Dave and Benny were not leading you astray. Now, see, Skinner got in trouble up there. Looked like he slipped. And by the time you get back up front, look what's happened.
It's like there's oil or there's something was on the racetrack or.
And then it's just a terrific fight for the position. I wonder if Labonte didn't get up into the same thing Skinner got up into. They're coming off of 2. Look at this race for position now.
Man, Hornaday, he did some serious dirt tracking there, didn't he?
He sure did. And then here comes Bodine, and the rest, as they say, is history, although it'll happen on down at the other end of the raceway. So Labonte's 5 truck lengths disappeared in a hurry. And right there is the contact that sends the 3rd-ranked trucker in the series backward into the turn 2 wall.
And there really, I don't think there's any damage to the truck other than the fact that he had to stop and knock the sheet metal off the tire. And, you know, that puts him at the back of the field, and now he's like 15th or something. But they're putting Speedy-Dry down. So evidently someone lost a lubricant on the racetrack, either water, oil, some type of fluid on the racetrack. And I think that's what the Terry Labonte and the 3-truck of Mike Skinner drove into and slipped.
Our crack cameraman was staying with Skinner because it looked like he was going to hit the fence. And I feel fairly confident that while that happened, we missed Terry Labonte doing the same thing, and that's where his lead went. And I believe Marty can update us from pit road.
Well, you were talking about Hornaday. You're exactly right, Benny. They had to come in. They did take the sheet metal off of that left rear. And you talk about guys having the bubble burst. I mean, you look at them right now. They are leaning on the tools, and they're just saying, boy, this race just got away from us.
Yes, it did.
Huge disappointment for Hornaday. 94 points out of the lead. He did not need this. We'll take a break and come back with more from Richmond. Getting short.